Right, hello. Here on the east coast, we're having a very poor week weather-wise. So we haven't seen any sun since Sunday. It's now Thursday. It's pretty much been overcast, rain stroke drizzle, very cool. Highs are only sort of 16, 17. So yeah, for a good 4 days solid. So some plants do well like that. Obviously, looking at the tree fern here, loves the moisture. It's looking good underneath the cord lines. Good mid-story plant. I mean, the fronds has gone huge on this now. Guessing probably 6-7 foot widespread on that. It's good, looking really good. Obviously there's a few other plants that like the temperate damp. Obviously the hostas are all doing well, so we've tried to get a good selection of different shades and variegations in the leaf. Yeah, they're looking good, apart from a bit of slug damage. It's ideal weather for the pedicets, but again the slugs have had their feast on this stuff. So it would be decent leaves if they didn't get to them. It's pushed out a new leaf, which is not particularly impressive. Sum and Substance hosta is probably my favourite, just due to the size. Again, pretty big leaf on that. It's now starting to flower. Small tree fern there, loving the rain. The gunner obviously is a mild summer damp loving plant. That's just hit just over 6 foot. The fence is there, so definitely still pushing. So it's yeah, getting a real good size on that. So that's what likes the rain. Oh, let's just have a quick look at this. So this is a bit of the pedicets palmatus. I dug out the lawn that they do spread. So I dug this out the lawn in the beginning of the season. Yes, obviously doing quite well there. Actually, I will mention I bought this plant the other day. If anyone knows what it is, because it ain't got a tag on it. It's just in a plain pot. But can't say I've ever seen it before. Looks nice. Yeah, nice dark with the light spotted leaves. So I'm probably going to whack that in there. I ain't got around to putting it in yet, but yeah, nice looking plant. So yeah, a few plants that do like the rain, as mentioned, but a lot of the plants would do better with a bit of sun. So I think all the elephant ears are pretty much stalled this week. So they do look pretty with the water drops on them. But yeah, I think everything that likes the warmth is stalled. This thing here, is it a Pelargonium? I didn't plant that. It must have just been in the soil. We got some bags of topsoil free off Facebook just to make the raised beds, and yeah, that just popped up, so but that's going mad. But anyway, the plants is not so keen on the cooler weather, obviously. looking at the elephant, here's the Jack's Giant. Let's say this is the leaf that's put out. And it started pushing out this leaf, but it's done nothing this week because, like I say, just the cool. The green on Saturday's not looking too bad, to be fair. Always look good in the rain, the bananas. But yeah, not really wanting to open this leaf yet in this weather. So yeah, I think, like I say, even Musa Baju stalled on that leaf. What does seem to be doing quite well is the Paulownia. Good sized leaves on that. Looking really good. I think that's the biggest leaves I've ever had this year. Looking good. Bigger than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I did cut that right back. I think I mentioned in another video earlier. Yeah, that did have a stem which was coming right out here, so I cut that back and let these. This is all new growth, totally new growth. You can see the soft stems. But yeah, that's the way to get the big leaves, is on the new growth. Cut it back to 1 or 2 stems. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, so the Thai Giant has opened a new leaf this week, but I don't know, when it's cool like this, the new leaves tend to stay smaller. So in general, if you had the proper summer temperatures you expect, you know, anywhere between 20 and 25 degrees, you'd expect each leaf progressively to get bigger and bigger. But I imagine this one already doesn't look too happy, but yeah, I imagine that probably won't get much bigger than the last. So that's that one, which is a little bit bigger than the hand. You know, they unfurl and they do grow a bit, so no, we'll see on that one. But yeah, I think it's a far cry from what they've been getting in the United States and parts of Canada. I think they've had a bit of a heat wave over there. I do watch a fair few sort of palm and tropical garden channels from the US and Canada, and they've had a real I think they've been having sort of between 40 and 43 degrees, which I couldn't even imagine what that feels like. But I think they've been struggling with the plants, keeping them hydrated, and you know, a lot of leaf burn. But yeah, no, we don't seem to have that problem in the UK. Certainly not at the moment. But in fairness, everything looks lush, which is good. But I just like a bit more growth. But I will mention, I'm not sure what these things are called. I think they are a bit of an invasive species. You see them growing along sort of riversides and dikes. They get quite tall, and you see it start to flower now. Bit of a weed, but nice bit of height to them, and the flowers are quite pretty, and the leaves are fairly interesting as well. But I believe the flowers, they get flower pods on them, and they, you know, get to a point where they explode and just shoot out the seeds everywhere. So yeah, like I say, I'm not sure what they're called, but they are not a bad looking plant. But I have pulled up a few. I planted them last year. To be fair, I just went down there, the dikes, just across the road from me, and pulled some up, because I quite like the, like I say, the flowers are sort of white and pink, and like I say, get some good height on them. But yeah, I've been pulling them out everywhere. But again, if you can just keep them where you want them, that's not a bad thing. I think I've got another one coming up here. Yeah, so talking about invasive, the Tetrapanax. So that's not a huge plant by any means, it's probably only 2.5 foot tall. But I mentioned previously there's a pup coming out there, and there's 2 down here, so I'm going to be digging them out maybe the weekend and putting them somewhere else, maybe in the front garden. So yeah, I mean, in general I'd say the planting's all done. It's just a matter of watering, feeding and watching it grow. But again, that comes down to the weather. Right, so I think we'll leave it there for now. Thanks for watching, and I do appreciate all the subscribers. And I'll keep on pushing out the videos. If there's any plants that you see or that I haze over that you aren't sure about, you know, put it in the comments and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.